Okay, now we have a graph to deal with. All right, let's see what this graph means. Let's read this together. The population of a city in thousands. Well, let's just talk about that. Okay, so here's our population over here. These number are in thousands. So this 14 represents 14,000 people. All right, let's keep reading. T years from 1850. So this right here is 1850, okay? This is 1 year after 1850, so it's 1851. If you go all the way to 14, that'd be 1864, 14 years after 1850. And here's your graph, okay? So this is years, and this is thousands of people. About how many people per year? So this tells us, again, this is an average rate of change because it's spanning a length of time, and it's basically change in Y or change in X or change in people over change in time. Did the city grow from 1852 to 1856? So right here would be 1852, 2 years after. Here would be 1856. So you can already see 1856 there was 9,000 people, and in 1852 there was only 1,000. So there was a change in 8,000 people, right, over 4 years. So you can actually almost do this one just by looking at the graph. Let's go ahead and follow the steps we learned before. We can see that when the population starts out, there's not very many people, and then it grows. This is my picture, okay? Again, I just think it's helpful to draw a picture for every single problem, just to help, at least for conceptual reasons. Now we're going to convert words to variables. People per year would be change in P over change in T. And from time T equals 1 to T equals 2, from 1852 to 1856. Write out known values. Well, unfortunately, we don't really know anything right now until we look at the graph. I kind of already alluded to that. Step 4 is to write your equation, change in P over change in T. Again, it's just like y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we don't know anything yet. However, we can quickly figure out T1 is 2. 1852 is 2 years after 1850. And T2 is 6 years after 1850. Now, to figure out our p-value, since it's a graph, we just look at T1, which is 2, and we see y-value or p-value is 1. So that means there's 1,000 people after 2 years of the town. After 6 years, or 1856, there's 9,000 people. So now we know everything we need to know to solve this problem. We will plug all 4 of these values in. We will get 8,000 over 4,000, which equals 2,000, and that will answer our question. The city gained about 2,000 people per year from 1852 to 1856. Now again, that is an average. We're going to take a look at the graph and see why that's the average increase in the town's population. This is a curved graph, okay? You can actually see from 1855 to 1856, there was an increase in 3,000 people. So that's more than the average. The average is 2,000. From 2 to 3, looks like just a little more than 1,000. So the average rate of change is just that. It's an average. And as you can see, it'd be the slope of this secant line, 8,000 divided by 4. That's it for this example. If you have any other questions about average rate of change or graphs, let me know.